Hello, Gemini. I'm back. Okay, so we're all the way. Where are we? Almost mid-November. What do we have for the sign of Gemini? And that's why I'm going to do a little energy check for you just to see like what is going on, the energy that's coming out, what's coming towards you, some advice for that. Oh my gosh. Radical rebirth. Whew. So definitely changes. And what is this? Giving and receiving. Okay, so here goes the 10. Giving and receiving energy. So yeah, you could come across people that are really stepping up or showing you that they want to be in your life. They want to be involved with you. They want you. They want to just be in your energy. I don't know how you feel about that. I think that with the 10 showing here, it's a bit of you being fed up and you are now in a position to where you're doing the boss moves, the choosing, the regulating, the accepting or not accepting, the if I want to receive with you, I will. If I don't, I won't. Wow. And I feel like since this energy is coming up, you can start to notice that there's give and take. There's this giving and receiving energy between you and other people, someone significant. If not, somebody wants to do this with you. People want to do this with you. And they know not only do they want to do this with you, they know that is what it's no freeloading. I feel like there's no freeloading. They know that now, for some reason, in the positioning that you're in, that you're finding yourself in right now, is people know that they can't just get by with the bare minimum with you right now. And I also am feeling like Spirit is definitely saying, Gemini, direct yourself accordingly moving forward. Understand, if you're having these interactions with people, relationships with people, whatever it is, it could be even with your kids, because a lot of times parents just sit by and like they get abused and taken advantage of by their kids. You know that? And you feel obligated to take their crap because you're just like, oh well, if it wasn't for me, the kid wouldn't be in the world. True enough, but at the same time, you don't have to take disrespect from your kids. You really don't. You don't. So really keep that in mind, because I feel like Spirit is saying to you, the energy to go move forward with right now is that giving and receiving energy. It's clear as day. If in order to be in that giving and receiving energy, you're not giving more than what somebody's giving to you, vice versa. You see what I'm saying? And your relationships, the healthy ones, the ones that you want to be in, it's a level of receiving. Like, it works because you're helping this person, they're helping you, you're giving love, they're giving love. Whenever it's one-sided, that's when you know, okay, yeah, bring it back. That's not the direction I want to go in, because there's radical rebirth going on. Wow, the number 5, so many changes. So you could feel like at times there are things coming up against you, whether it be you're trying to move forward with your strategy, with what you want to bring forward, with work, with just taking care of yourself, whatever things may be, handling responsibility, and you can feel like there keeps being opposition. Like every time you move forward, something comes up. That could be the energy that you're in or you're experiencing right now. It's like a competitive energy also with the 5. But what I'm strongly getting is, for some reason, you have distinguished yourself, or that's what you're doing. You're doing the actions that it's going to take for you to distinguish yourself from the rest. You know what I'm saying? It's something about you that's distinguished from the rest. There's no competition. There's no need for you to compete. I kind of feel like Spirit has gotten you to be in that energy too of, what are you, like, you're competing with yourself, really. It doesn't matter what anybody how they come forth, how they move forward towards you. If they're trying to make it a competition thing between you and someone else or you and others, it's like, no, really, there ain't no competition. And that's not you being arrogant. It's just, I feel like so much of the hesitation, the interference, that's happening for you, that's coming up for you, is really stemming from you being open and obligating yourself to situations and to people and ideas and whatever you want to call it, that it has nothing to do with you anyways. And once you sort that out, it's like, oh, okay, let me get my glasses. Okay, I had to get my glasses. Had to get my glasses. I was feeling like I couldn't see. Here we are with seasons. Yeah. Seasons is giving that one vibe. So this is about you being different. This is about you showing up different. And I kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, your time is here. Your time has come. And if you feel like you're a person, you're in a situation where you're like, my time is not, because why am I still struggling? Why am I still single? Why? And I'm going to tell you, it's not necessarily why. It's more about understanding, like, no, time is now. I'm here. I'm in the here and the now. And what I need is going to come about for me. As long as you're in this wanting energy, like as if you don't have it, like right now. Here's the sirens. It's more of like, and I'm not going to edit that out because I want to kind of explain to you guys. You hear how the sirens is going on in the background, but it's like it's someone else's problem, it's someone else's situation. I can't go save the person. I can't go handle the situation. And this is really how you're moving forward. I'm not saying that you're just ignoring people that's in trouble, or like you're seeing somebody struggling and, with opening the door and carrying some groceries at the same time and you're just going to ignore them. That's not exactly what I'm saying. It's just, what I'm saying is that the distractions that you are making significant right now is just distractions. They're just interfering with your ability to feel like you can move forward. Feel like you can do the things that you need to do in order to get to the next place, the next step that you need to go on. It's just because even back here with the seasons card, it's like the time is now. It's like saying, oh, well, you know what? I'm going to wait until the winter. And I get it. There's a certain, because another part of that season's card is there's a certain time for everything. That's why you shouldn't necessarily be in a rush with what it is that you're developing. But at the same time, it's kind of like saying, oh, I'm going to wait until the winter to eat. It's like, no, baby, you're not going to, but who knows what's going to happen to you by then. You won't even be alive to tell it. So it's about saying, enjoying the process, or just being available, being present for the process, but in how things is going to develop. But right now, do what you do. Do what you need to do in order to get there. You hear what I'm saying? Wow. And that number one is showing there's something about you that, to where it's that number one energy, to where your independence is highly important right now. Maintaining that. I'm not saying don't ask for help and don't be open to help, but I'm saying your independence is highly important right now, and your way of thinking, be open to what other people have to say and all that good stuff. But at the same time, it's something about you and your individuality and the way that you set yourself apart that really is making a connection with people, with others. But it's like with the right people, with the, with the people that you need to be involved with, the people you need to work with, the people that you need to be in relationship with, if that makes any sense. Okay? So your uniqueness and all that is really great right now. All right? Is really what's pushing you, what's keeping you strong, what's moving you forward right now. So if you look around and you feel like there's nobody else on board with you, or they don't understand, they don't get it, that is just merely you overthinking things. Fearless love. Ooh. Yes. Okay. That's a 7. 7 is about relationships. So it just ties into what it was that I already mentioned. Because 7 is about relationships. It's about partnerships. It's about love and money and just beautiful things. Okay. So some of you guys have a beautiful partnership, a beautiful relationship something coming out of this ordeal, and it's you're being led spiritually, and so there's spiritual connections that you're making also, so be aware of that. That I don't think that you can necessarily explain or understand just by the naked eye alone, because this is spiritual. So it's things that you're learning, or you have to become aware of, or you have to be intuitive about your next steps. I don't think the next steps moving forward in the near future, now in the near future, is going to make a whole lot of sense to you. But it will resonate spiritually for you. It's not going to make a lot of practical sense, but it's going to resonate spiritually for you. And for some people, because when you talk about spiritually and, you know, you start talking on that level, it starts to get confusing and just like, what are you talking about? Because it's like hard to pinpoint what that is. But spiritually could just be other things. Like, for example, let's go to like Elon Musk, high functioning autistic, and the way that he's able to make so many changes with technology alone. Nobody else could have told him necessarily how to do that on his physical plane. So it had to be something spiritual, that some sort of phenomenon that took place for him, you know, whether it be him being a higher ordered being that comes back, or this that we're making contact with, because it's time in our existence, to whether it be him making contact with other higher beings that, you know, he makes contact with, he's communicating with, however you want to put it. You know, that's neither here nor there. The point that I'm trying to make is that if he was to listen to everybody around him, he would not, and just by what already exists and existed, he would not be able to have put himself in a position to understand technology at the level that he does. Okay, and the way that he's developing it is very physical, because it's things that we can see, it's things that we can feel, we can touch, but the phenomenon of it is not typical physical 3D ish. Should I say ish? All right, but let's get some cards, shall we? Because we got some things surrounding some. What is this partnership relationship? But whatever this is coming in for you, baby, you gonna be happy about it, because there's definitely a lot of giving and receiving coming in. Oh, 3 of Swords reverse. Yep. You done got the upper hand, because this is the energy of, man, I want to take back what I said, what I did, the way that I was thinking. You're challenging people here, because they can't really, and I say this to you guys so much, and I'm gonna say it again, and I mean it. Some of y'all are so caught up into what you don't have, and the way that you feel like you're living, the way that you think is coming off. Oh, well, I don't have a house. Like, I should have a house. I should be able to have bought a house by the time I was this age or that age. I don't have a relationship. I'm not married. Excuse me. I don't have children, or I have adopted children, or I can't buy my children $100 pair of shoes, $200 pair of shoes every time they want it. I must be a bad parent. No. You're looking at it all wrong. It doesn't matter what you have, it's how you're doing it. Geminis, that's what you have to understand, that other people are looking at, and they're just like, man, how are you? Wow, look at how your kids turned out. But for the area that you raise them in, or for like the stereotypical nature of the way things will play out is and that what makes a person happy and what makes a person content in life. You don't have to live any of that, even if you want to, and you're still being content. You're still able to get up every day and be like, man, you're like proud of yourself, or just be real about yourself. Like, well, this is what it is. And that, you don't understand, that's a level of success that a lot of other people want, but they don't know how to get. They don't get. It comes from within. But it's like I told you before, it's some people, it's some situations, something is like flipped around, and now you got the upper hand in the situation. People want to come back in. They're now seeing what it was that you said. For some of y'all, weeks, days later, months later, weeks later, years later. Wow, that's. I feel like you're guarded though. They don't know how. Yeah, they don't know how to move forward though. They don't know how to move forward towards you. But this is my thing. Oh well, because I'm feeling this energy of, yeah, they have these revelations. They know they want to come back in. They know that the way that they did you was wrong. They know that they did not treat you fairly. However the case may be, with the Two of Wands reversed, that's giving the energy like, okay, well, they're just going to act like everything's normal. Because it's like whoever you're dealing with, they're just going to act like everything's normal. Like, okay, well, if Gemini don't come towards me, say anything to me, make an initiative to me to try to fix this situation, okay, well, I'm just going to ignore them too. Because the person, this energy is very standoffish. It could be your energy. It could be your attitude that you're bringing to where you're just like, you know how, let's say you see somebody out in public and you're like, I'm not going to, let's say you're at a store or something and there's like a worker there and you need help or assistance, but you see the worker, you see their face, you see the attitude, the demeanor, and you're like, I'm not going to ask her because she seems like she doesn't want to be bothered. It's that type of vibe. Like they feel like you're out of reach or something. I see it as, and yes, you have to be careful with that. But at the same time, with the Nine of Wands coming out upright, I see it as you have every right to vet people. You have every right to, be a little bit, fearful. Because I feel like that. Now I'm going to explain it. Because the fearful energy is coming up. It's like you're starting to, as you proceed with these next chapters or the next few steps in your life, and you make it and you embark on these changes, you start to feel fearful. You start to feel fear like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this or not. But it's like, okay, but we're not turning around, Gemini. So, be mindful of the fear. It's not there to stop you. It's there just to help you sort things out. Okay? It's there to help you just rearrange yourself, deal with your feelings, deal with the complex thoughts, and sort things out. I'm not saying to ignore fear. I'm saying that what it's designed for is not necessarily designed to stop you. Well, it is in a way, like the brain sending these signals to your body, like, okay, this is something different that like I don't typically do. We don't typically do. I'm a little bit uncomfortable. Is this something that's harmful or not? And then you get to say, okay, let me assess. Hold on. Let me assess these surroundings. All right. So good, because like I'm do all that, because if you're stepping in a dark alley and you feel like, okay, this is an unsafe thing to do, then don't do it. But if you are trying to open a business and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to do it. That's you defeating yourself before you even get started. But I feel like with you interacting with people, you're being a little bit more guarded with your energy, and you're being aware of these people and their motives around you. And I don't feel like you should dismiss that. But I am telling you that there are individuals that want to make things right with you, but they don't know how. That's not your problem to make them feel comfortable. Because, like sometimes Geminis will do that. Geminis will be like, oh my God, like, this person is putting forth the effort. Let me be the friendly one. Let me be the friendly one. Let me be the one that be like, if that's something you want to do or not. At other times, if you don't feel like dealing with the person and you could care less, you won't even try to do that. But the Nine of Swords, see, this is worration. So this is I feel like if you are heavily worried about something, especially that you're trying to manifest, especially that you're trying to bring about, this is saying, this is showing the energy of you're going to get some sort of confirmation that you see, that spirit is guiding you, your team, your angelic team, however you want to put it, is guiding you through it and is trying to make you see like, hey, Gemini, don't worry. Just be proactive in the way that you can. That's coming up. and replace those thoughts with positivity. Something is going to work out. That's all I'm going to say to you. Some of you guys could be spending time with your son, or like helping your kid or something in some type of way. So that's there. But you're not going to let them take advantage of you. But there's positivity, and this is what I'm talking about too. When there, because it's like people watching you as well, like you being watched, but you're being watched, and like I said, people looking at you right now for this energy that's coming up, and looking at you and be like, dang, like why is Gemini being so positive? Like what is it that's going on in her life, his life, that's like making them be so happy and like, or content? Or, and there's a, and it's not even that you're going around like, ha ha ha, I'm happy. It's not even that. I feel like it's more of this unfazed thing. And with the changes, was that showing it's like a new you or something like that, or something that you being different or something like that. Some of them are like, dang, who get Gemini must be getting it, must be getting something or something. You know, it's like, nah, bro. Okay, show me what else is coming up for Gemini this week. Four of Pentacles, things around finances. Somebody is seeing you being stingy, whether it's you being stingy with your time, your money, your body. How they gonna talk about some you being stingy with your own body? What? Yeah. So you gonna hear about something dealing with some money. I just kind of feel like try to be as poised right now with your money as possible. Poised right now as possible. But I also see this too as like if there's something that you're working on or you're building, just be steady with that and consistent with that. Especially if you want to gain something, security out of it, financial situation, something financial out of it. There is something dealing with money or something. When I think of the Four of Pentacles, I think of like bills. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're going to hear something around some situation, some security situation, some home situation, financial situation that you're waiting to hear from. I feel like some of you guys might wait to hear a little bit longer, or you're going to be hearing about, like if it's something that's not coming right now, it's coming. It's going to come in time. Okay. The Chariot. See, things are going to go your way. It's going to pick up. Money, financial situations, stability situations is going to pick up. I don't know if it's something that some of you guys are saving for or what. Page of Cups, or things dealing around your child. I feel like some of you guys is your children or your child is causing you to have to pay out some money concerning something. But there is some sort of offer that's coming up to you. There's support out there, but there's the Magician card coming up as well. Interesting. I'm just going to say this right now, Gemini. You just embrace yourself and just prepare. And if you want to come back and you want to comment about something good or positive that happened to you that you just didn't see a way out of, or you didn't know how it was going to happen, you can feel free to do so. But because with the Magician here, you're dealing with situations that you feel is tricky situations, tricky people. You're looking at them side eye. You are a little bit iffy. You've been done in, business wise from people. You've been done in love wise from people, friendship wise from people. Just different angles of dealings and experiences that you have with people, and it's causing you to feel like you're by yourself and you don't really have the assistance that you need, and that people don't understand and they don't get it. And you could be surrounded with so many people, but in an uncomfortable way, and still feeling like you're by yourself because you really don't know who you can trust. But, and you don't know how things are going to work out. But I need you to get on some positive affirmations. I need you to speak things into existence, and I need you to be vigilant with that. And I need for you to understand that things are going to work out. They're going to work out. And you may not know how they're going to work out. Heck, I don't, but they are. This is just what's coming up. The Magician is there. This is saying be in control of you and the choices that you make for yourself. That's all you have. And that's what's going to work out for you. Okay, in partnerships, relationships, and love, what else is coming up? The Magician is showing like a lot of stuff turning around though. And I don't know why Spirit don't want you to know exactly what necessarily on this, because when I get the Magician, that's what happens. The Two of Cups is reversed, and then the King of Pentacles is upright. Yeah. Wow. Two of Cups is reversed. So I kind of feel like this. If you are, okay, because some of you guys could be leaving a situation with somebody, baby, that was draining you with your finances, that was draining you bill-wise, or that you had to put out extra money for. So with that situation being gone, with that situation leaving, it's going to put you in a position to just focus on your money, focus on your finances, and focus on your stability and yourself and whatever it is that you are trying to maintain. So basically it's saying this: you don't have to focus too much on love, relationships, and that type of thing. Don't focus too much on that. Because I feel like if you focus too much on that, you taking your focus off of what you're trying to do financially, what you're trying to do physically, what you're trying to accumulate, what you're working on, okay? Because the more you work on yourself and what it is that you need to be working on, you're creating that energetic, the feel that it needs to be there. You're exuding a stable person, stable emotions, commitment worthy. Everything else, could you please move? That's what you're exuding. That's what you're exuding. Or you have the choice, because when you put yourself in a position where you have that choice. Because let's say men and women are different. And a lot of times men, like really successful men, or men that got their finances straight, women will search out those men and want you for that. I kind of feel like you know how to say, like, nah, like if you're just looking at me for what I could give you, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Or you could be a man that's like, well, you know what? If I'm dating, if I'm single, I could date around a couple, people to see who it is that I want to settle with, or who I want to I feel like it's a good fit for me in my life. If you are a woman, or the feminine, this is the thing. You are looking for, it's not enough. I know you have to love the person that you're with. It cannot just be all physical, like all money, all sexual, all that. It has to be a balance. But I feel like you also know that it can't just be all about feelings either. Because feelings, they come and they go. You dealing with wishy-washy lovers and all that. No, you want somebody that's showing up that's like, like I'm marriage material, or I'm commitment strong material. I want to be around for a long haul. I want to get to know you. I want to see how things develop. I got money too. How can I help invest in what you got going on? How can we work together? What do we want? That's the type of energy you're going after. And that's what you're calling in, because that's how you're showing up. And you must understand that the way that it looks sometimes, you're just like, oh, well, I don't got all these options running around and, choices to choose from. It can look like that very well. So yes, it don't matter. That don't matter though. Because a lot of times what's valuable, it does not come plenty. You don't want to bring in a bunch of different men. You don't want to bring in a bunch of different people just for what? So for validation, to know that you still look good, to know that you still got it, but they don't mean you no good. No, you want to bring in the person for you. You want to attract the ones for you. That give and take, that receiving energy. And for some of y'all, that's letting go of something or someone. I'm telling you. The law of attraction. That in which you let go of or you release comes back. If it could be months, it could be years, for whatever reason. Or hey, this just wasn't for me. The more you want it, The Fool, we got the Fool reverse and the Hangman here. Yeah. Yeah. That this energy is showing like you, and then that Hangman for sure. Yeah, we deal with all kind of signs here. We dealing with Leo, we dealing with Pisces, we dealing with Virgo possibly, we dealing with some little immature water signs possibly. It's different signs here, but what this energy is showing you is be able to know when to kind of like hold them and fold them. You don't have all the answers right now. But if you keep putting yourself in a position where you have to have this answer, you have to have this deadline, you have to know that you are out of alignment. Because I'm telling you the energy that we're going in, I'm not trying to clap at you for anything rude. No, you are out of this magician energy here. You're out of your manifestation energy. So your manifestation energy looks like, okay, affirmations. I know what I want, but at the same time, I'm going to be content with what I have right now. Being thankful for that. It's not a rush. Being in this energy to where you can thrive and where you are aligning yourself. This is what we do. We create as creators. This is what we do. This is how we get into the manifestation mode. This is how we create. We become something, that thing, and then within making the changes within ourselves, with our actions, with our thoughts, with our mind, and you get challenged on it because you're still dealing with people in your everyday, in the everyday 3D, but you have to try to organize your mind in a way to where you keep reminding yourself, okay, that's not my reality. It doesn't have to be my reality. These thoughts, no, and you can focus more on what you want that reality to be by being in that Hangman energy. And the Fool energy is reversed because you're not doing a bunch of chasing. You're not chasing after it. You're becoming that. You are that. You get what I'm saying? You're not ever chasing after, even when you're in your masculine, you're not chasing. The real, I get it. Cause it's like, oh yeah. When I'm talking about masculine, I'm talking about, you finding yourself all over the place here and there. Like you're going after something like this one last thing that I get. That's what's going to make me whole. That's going to make my life change. That's what's going to make me happy. And it's like, no, it's not. That's why you get people that end up with like a bunch of money or, things 3D materially that still aren't happy. They have to go into controlling people and doing disservices and harm to other people because they don't feel happy. They have to have the power some other type of way. They don't feel content. They don't get it. They have the money, but they have not figured themselves out. They have not figured life out and what this is all about. So, yes, I get it. Masculines, they chase after women and stuff like that. But now, you attract, and you attract differently. You attract in a way where you just like your tone, everything. The women, even if you go after them, like you're just like, okay, this is the women. Let's say I'm interested in this woman over here, so I'm gonna let her know some type of way, like, hey, call, like, I'm gonna call you. Would you like to go out sometimes? Whatever. Boom. The rest of it is history if you know how to operate in your masculine the right way. So, I didn't want to give y'all a speech, but this is the type of stuff that's coming up in y'all's energy right now. This energy that's coming up, patience. People are coming back. Things are happening. They're finding out things. They're waking up to some truth. We're not being ultra stubborn to the point of where we're just like, it's going against ourselves, but you kind of standing your ground. You kind of standing your ground because you mean well and you've meant well this whole time. And right now, you got to be in your power. You see what I'm saying? It's not greedy power. It is power of self-value and what it is that you're doing. Inspiration. I know some of you guys' music can inspire you. And some of you guys are feeling like you're losing inspiration. Yes, you're going to be uninspired at times, especially dealing with the people that you're dealing with. Because the moment you get around people, and I know this happens to me, the moment you get around people and they're saying stuff like, oh, well, I'm broke and I don't got money. And you start engaging in that conversation, you could have had $0 in your bank account and not even paid attention to it, because God makes sure that what it is that you need gets done. But all of a sudden, after having these conversations with this person, with these people, now you're starting to be like, man, well, I have $0 in my bank account, and now you start to panic. And now you're noticing other things that are going wrong. And now it's to the point of where things are actually going wrong. No. No, we don't need that. You got to find a way to be inspired by your surroundings right now, and by who you're choosing to be and who you're choosing to become. What is this about love and meanings? Okay, it's because you're looking for something meaningful. Signs of love meanings. Okay, you're looking for meaning in your relationships and your interactions right now. So intentions, maybe. The spirit is like, well, what is your intentions? Like, this is more focused on you. What is your intentions in love? What is your intentions with yourself? Like, what it is that you're developing? What it is that you're doing? What it is that you want to become? What it is that you want to attract? This is heavily your energy right now. You might not want to hear it, but I promise you, you focusing on those people, and that is not going to get it. Anything you go chase is going to run away. Because you're saying, I don't have it. You want to be in the energy of, I got it. I have it. I have it. You got somebody that's like, feels like you all the signs is showing that you mean something. You mean something to them. You're supposed to be in their life. Y'all are in each other's lives for a reason. Well, let them do that. Let them do the feeling. Let them notice that. Especially if you are woman and you're like, okay, you let them notice that. Independent, wow. Oh, non-committal, independent. So somebody's feeling like you're non-committal. Look at you looking all good though. You could be dealing with somebody that's non-committal. I'm not saying that you're not. You could be coming across non-committal energy, but this is because even if you look at this energetically, this is because things are breaking away. Like, you have to detach yourselves from these things, from these situations, from these thought processes, you have to detach yourself, and it looks like you're losing stuff, but you're not. You're not really losing. You're moving stuff out the way for what you need to come in and exist for you. Because I'm telling you could block yourself dealing with certain people, dealing with certain situations, and not really be open to more. And when you remove that, you remove those thought processes of why you would even be around certain people, or, devaluing yourself in a way that you are. And then you replace that energy with the right energy in the form of people. And it will seem like magic. It'll seem like magic. I'm telling you. Yep, you're peace. You're supposed to be at peace. But so I kind of feel like what this is saying. Right now, your independent energy, your individualistic energy is going to serve you very well. Very well. Just because a group of people or somebody is thinking one way and it seems like that's what their life is reflecting, I need for you to think your way. I need for you to think and be okay right now. And you know how it go when people feel like you at peace. They want to come in. Like I told you, they want to come in. They want to see, like, well, why is you so peaceful? Like, why is you unbothered? Inner growth. Whole inner growth. Is somebody turning 30? Even though I don't think that's what that is. That's something else. But inner growth. Grow. You are, and I'm saying, like, are you turning 30? Maybe you're 30 this year. Maybe you're in your 30s. Maybe you're 33. I don't know. It ain't your season. I'm talking to Geminis, unless like you got a Gemini placement or whatever. Because I could be talking to somebody with a different sun sign and Gemini placements, which is, I don't typically do that much. But if it resonates, it resonates. Yeah, inner growth. See, that is talking about you growing in the changes that you're making, like what you want to see, you're embodying first. And like I told you, y'all might want this reading to be more focused on the lover or these people outside of you or these things, and warning you against that. But that's not what Spirit wants you to do. Spirit is like, don't, no. Right now, this is about you. That's why we're not showing you too much of what these other people, these other situations have going on, or this absolute truth about something that this is going to happen or that's going to happen that way or this way. No. You work with yourself. You're the magic. It's coming from within right now. It's coming from within. And I'm telling you, on a spiritual level, dealing with people in different energies is having you fight against that and challenge yourself and doubt yourself. But you can't. You know the vision that you've been given for yourself. You know what you told yourself you want to deal with and what the next level you want to go to. You already, some of y'all, you already know. Like, you're not necessarily trying to be celebrity. You trying to live, just be have a content life and be good and be able to. Some of y'all want something as simple as a home for your grandkids. You know? Some of y'all don't want to be bogged down with a bunch of bills. You might want a tiny home. Whatever that transition looks like to you, it requires inner recognition of that. Do you understand? It requires you to function as that and be open to it. See, oh, I got my glasses on and I still can't see. Sex, a good time. See, this is that creative energy you got. You are just a walking. You are like, you have so much creative energy in you right now. You're supposed to be creating whatever that is. Now, if we go here to this card, you're looking good. You're looking scrumptious. You know, people are finding you attractive. They're finding you appealing. They want to take you home, you know, like Jamie Foxx said, can I take you home, girl, and get you a longer, and do you like I want to? That's in there. I'm telling you. Somebody or somebody's. That's what they want. And I'm not gonna lie, Gemini, you could possibly want that too, because you could possibly feel like but you feeling lonely, or you don't want to feel lonely, or some of you guys are in a functioning relationship. Some of you guys are married. Some of you guys are getting married. Some of you guys are in a committed relationship already. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, in sense, there could be time that you spend away from your partner because you're busy doing things. They're busy doing things. I understand that. This is like saying, hey, make time for that sexy time. You hear what I'm saying? Make time for that. Now, let's say you are a Gemini where you're just like, I'm single. I don't have that going on. Somebody wants that going on with you. And you might say, well, that's not all that I want. Okay, well, that's not all that you're giving in. You, at some point, you have to be like, listen, that's not all that I'm looking for. And come off that way. Don't be saying, oh, that ain't all what I'm looking for. But then you turn around and, you know, they calling you up and you over there on a late night creep or something. You have to be in tuned and in alignment with what it is that you really want to happen. Now, I don't know. Because somebody, I don't know if you slept with this person already. I don't know, like, if I'm being so serious, because here, this is showing like a strings, there's like no attachments, like no strings attached type vibe. But, or that's what somebody wanted, but now they don't. They thought it was going to be just like this thing to where y'all just hook up, but it's starting to be more, or starting to be, if you do, because of the energy that's surrounding you right now, somebody's wanting more. Either it's you or either it's people that you're dealing with. And what I'm getting is if you do, you're going to either be upset, disappointed, you're going to think that you just want that, but you're going to end up wanting more, and the other person ain't going to be giving, or something comes out of the situation that is, that's long standing more than what you thought it was going to be. And with this person, it could be them. Like they could want more. They could think that it's more. They could want more from this situation than just. And you could be like, no, I can't give you a relationship. I can't give you more because I'm focused on work, or I was just trying to have fun. That's what's coming up. It says spiritual awakenings, realizations. Okay, I'm telling you right now, because this is that twin energy. But if it's not a twin, because I don't really get caught in the whole twin flame thing, like been there, done that. But it's giving that energy. It's giving whatever this is. I don't know if you came across this person already or you will. And y'all have done it or y'all have not or whatever. There is some sort of attachment or there is more to it than what you think or than they think. And it's going with this whole spiritual vibe. It's going with this. It's like call some sort of spiritual awakening for either you or this person. And it could be for a lot of y'all, this other person. It's like, and they don't really know what to do with themselves. This is a very emotional thing. This is like an attachment type thing. Because even if they want to let you go, they feel like they can't. This is look, some situation ends up becoming some sort of lesson. Because the hangman is here showing or representing that spiritual component to things that you're dealing with and people that you're dealing with, situations you're dealing with right now. And if you're not careful, and I'm not trying to scare you, but this goes back to this 9 of Wands that's already came out. So where you're looking like, why does this person, like, what does this person want with me? Somebody gonna think or feel like they're in love, but that 2 of Cups is reversed though. What? Reconciliation, rebuild. Okay, there we go. Okay, so somebody wants to, have the makeup. Like where y'all make up. Sexually make up. They realize some things. Okay, what did they realize? What does this person realize that happens, or that with Gemini, what did they realize? And is this something that Geminis can hold, take serious or trust? Okay, the Ace of Wands. They realize, we know that you excite them, of course. Of course you do. Like, they can't, when they think about you, they automatically think sexually. We know that. But they realize with this Ace of Wands, let's keep pulling. I seen the 4 of Wands, but the Devil as well. That they want to... Yeah. They realize this, baby. They realize, like, you the one. Somebody said that you they type. I ain't got no type. You probably like, don't be coming at me because I look good. They realize you the mother of their kids, or they want you to be the mother of their kids. You the one that they should have been with. Huh? So they want to rebuild. They can't stop thinking about that time. I don't care. This could have been somebody you was dealing with 5 to 6 to 10 to 15 to 20 years ago. For a day, a week, 20 years ago. It don't matter. And you... Ooh, the Six of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups reverse. Okay, they said this person is, because with the Six of Cups reverse, it's like it could have been somebody from the past. It's Six of Cups represents somebody from the past, but it went back. It did not develop the way that it needed to. Like something didn't finish the way that it needed to. It didn't go all the way through. Whether y'all supposed to get married, whether y'all supposed to have a family together, where y'all was supposed to have a house together, a home together, whether y'all supposed to be together, whether y'all supposed to finish hooking up and you didn't, whether y'all supposed to get in the bed and you didn't, whatever the case may be, it didn't finish. Oh my goodness, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords. I'm sorry, the Knight of Swords. And they have been thinking about this. They want to talk to you. They want to communicate with you about this. Maybe y'all was friends and they want to be more than friends. Maybe it was a third party situation, something that came in between y'all. That is, yeah, Gemini. Something went wrong with you and them. Something kept y'all apart, and they said that if they would have known better, should have known better. I'm hearing that Monica song. It don't matter if you're up, matter if you're down. This is getting me. Did you leave this person before? Like, what happened? Because they're putting a lot of the fault or the blame onto you. They're like, oh yeah, you could have made something happen. And the power was in your hands and you messed it up. I don't like that attitude. I'm going to tell you why I don't like that attitude. I don't like that attitude because because it seems the way that's coming off is this person is just not taking accountability. They're not taking accountability in the choices that they made, in the decision that they made. And I feel like they do that so that so that they don't have to bear the burden, so that they don't really like to, you're dealing with people that don't really, or a person that doesn't really like to own up to their mistakes or to what they do wrong, what they do and what they don't do. They don't like doing that because they don't like the way it makes them feel. They could be a little narcissistic, but I'm not into diagnosing people. It's just whenever somebody can like put the blame on another person, it kind of takes accountability for them. It puts them in a position to where they could say, okay, well, it gives them an excuse as to why they made the decisions that they made and to stay comfortable in the decision that they made, if that makes any sense. Well, knowing I don't really want to be with this person, or I don't really want to be at this job, or I don't really want to be, I don't really want to feel uncomfortable with the move that I have to make to talk to Gemini or whatever. So, you know what? It's best if I just blame them, because if they would have did X, Y, and Z, or if they wouldn't have made me do X, Y, and Z, we wouldn't even be on these bad terms anyways. It would have went differently, because I know that I would have made things work. If only they would have tried. If only they would have, picked up on my back and forth, a non-committal, take it or leave it attitude and made things right. Two of Cups keep coming out reverse. Something is not working out or did not work out with this person, wherever they're at. Man, that's just messed up. When you can sit there and just be with somebody. And see, Geminis, that's not for a lot of us, that's not us. That's not how we behave. We tend to be like, because some people that we're with, people be like, why are you even with that person? Because it's just like something about them that we're just, regardless of the money, and I mean, even though sometimes that, we get lucky in that way to that where that person could be very well be successful or blessed with money or whatever, a certain lifestyle. A lot of times that's not what we tend to just look for. You get what I'm saying? And so I kind of feel like this is another person. The other person is like, how, well, I'm like I said, I don't even really want to be with this person. But how do you go years being with somebody that you don't really want to be with? how do you go years with being with somebody that you don't really want to be with? Like, I'm talking about that you can't really stand. Like, you, or if you can stand them, but you know deep down inside you in love with somebody else. And you can go years without seeing or interacting with that person. Just sit there and watch them and be in love. And live a fake, phony existence. How? And people are looking at you in a relationship or a lifestyle that you have as this exemplary, exemplar. Oh, this is the relationship of we made it through these and thick and thin in ages and, celebrating your anniversary, but you really could care less. You really don't want to be with that person like that. I cannot understand it with the 4 cups here. See, this is something that they hold back. And I feel like you don't even know it. We not gonna be too much longer. Let's get these cards, these messages from this person or this situation. I don't even know how we got here, because originally we won't even focusing on nothing, because Spirit was like, hey, Gemini's just kind of like maintain yourself. I think since I got that message across to you guys of how important it is for you just to kind of just like focus on yourself and your goodwill, like the goodwill and the spirit, the spiritual component of what life is trying to show you, what your life is trying to show you right now, and knowing that these things don't validate you, none of this stuff, I feel, and just creating the magic from within. And that's what Spirit wanted you guys to come across and get and understand for manifestation purposes for the next phase of your life. I think Pluto is going to be officially in Aquarius, if I'm not mistaken. This week, if it's not happened already, and this is just magic for you, because the changes that you're coming across, because I think that's for like Gemini's 9th house, if I'm not mistaken, but like the changes that you're going to come across just through your experiences, if you're open to it, is just like magic. It's just incredible if you can learn to embrace it. And Uranus is going to be going into Gemini soon as well. And that's just massive changes. And, the energy of Gemini gets along pretty good with Uranus energy, So this is just, this is not necessarily traditional, and is, advanced thinking, advanced technology, different types of relationships that's not typical. And what I mean by that means different. You might not be with the same race of person, the same gender, or it could be certain aspects going on, like gender aspects, race aspects, culture, religion, age. You see what I'm saying? And whenever, I feel like once you were able to understand, I feel like you guys grasp it. That Spirit's like, but don't worry about these people, because you can't really be stuck and stay focused on why somebody didn't talk to you, or didn't make you their wife or their husband, or used you or mistreated you. We can't try to get into their thought process with that. It wasn't what we're supposed to be doing. Just deal with whatever you need to deal with in the context of it. Like, I didn't like the way that it felt. I didn't like the way that it felt. I don't like to be mistreated. I didn't like how this person used me, but don't be too stuck on a person. Be more aware of the feeling that it brought up. So once you guys and be aware of why you didn't have to be treated that way, or what purpose it served, and once you guys would realize that, Spirit was like, okay, so let's go to this person, let's go to these people or the situations, and we can go in more in depth with it. You make my heart full. Now, this is coming up, because either you're in a relationship now where this person is really authentic, like they really care and love you, or this is going to be coming up for some of y'all. I'm afraid to talk. Wow. Some of y'all in a relationship, or y'all with somebody that's afraid to communicate their feelings to you, because they say they freeze up when it comes time to tell you how they feel. Dang, that's crazy, man. Somebody, they've been holding this for a while. You are right. I hope the ones of y'all that needed to made it to the end of this message, because I know it was long, but baby just put me on and let it rip. If you ever talk to somebody, this is somebody, look, I miss you. Do you? And it's a number 8. There's something significant about the number 8 between you and this person, and y'all used to say to each other when y'all, or they do, or they say it, or you used to say it. This is be how you know this person is who they are. They used to say you miss them, or y'all missed each other, and then or you might be like, oh, did you miss me? Do you miss me? Wow, this person misses you. This is deep. This is deep. Ooh, and some of y'all, is, you know what's crazy about it? Some of y'all done moved on. I tell you this, if this person is holding back, I don't know how they're holding back right now. I have so much desire for you. See, this is what they keep thinking about whenever y'all was doing this, or they want to do this. Do you even see me that way? What? Yo, this could be, if this ain't the same person, words do hurt. Okay, so somebody's telling you words do hurt. So they're afraid of something that you might say to them, or how you might say it if they come out and they tell you something. Oh, Jesus. Y'all. This could be a couple people, or unless this is the same person, because for some of y'all, this is somebody that has a crush on, or you're just feeling some type of way about you, but you don't know that they really feel this way. They don't even think that they have a chance with you. Will you choose me? Whoever, either you have a lot of prospects, maybe they do, and that's why y'all don't think, or somebody's with somebody, I don't know, that's why y'all don't think that the other is interested. I could be your hero, baby. Think before you act. This is giving just kind of creepy. Oh my goodness. They're sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody want to come back. I want you to choose. See, I told you from the beginning. At first, remember, I told you that they was like, well, you could have made this better. You could have, Gemini, you could have chose to do this, this, and that, and we wouldn't be in the situation that we're in. We wouldn't be apart. Happiness is my priority. Wow. I got to get out of this. I sometimes wonder if you care. I'm surprised I ain't channeled those songs. Strength, ego, number 8 again. Is this strength that you're having, or is it really your ego? Baby, no. This is they ego. This is they ego. It's they ego. That 8 is sending me secrets. I am addicted to you. This is why Spirit didn't want you to know this at first. This is why Spirit didn't want you to know this at first. Man, somebody is like, I'm telling you, they think about like some good old passion. Know you heard it all before, but you was way too fine for me to ignore. And knew that tonight I would have to come real, so you would know exactly how I feel. And I wanted you to be with me, kissing her lips. It's on my Just one night alone, and I am my way to hit that booty. Yeah. For all y'all who know that song. Okay, so it says journey, missing someone, reminiscing. Dang. Woo! You got it bad when you're wrong. Hang on the phone, hang up, and you call right back. You got it bad when you miss a day without your friend, your whole life's off track. No, you got it bad when you're stuck in the house. You don't wanna hang out, 'cause all you think about, you got it bad when you are with someone, but you keep on thinking about somebody else. Oh, they fronting. You know, I was just fronting. You know I want you back. See, that's crazy. Emotional fulfillment, expectations met, ecstatic. Cloud 9. Child, they on cloud 9. Because I had just said, I'm surprised I wasn't channeling those songs. There you go. There's some songs for you. Out with someone, but you keep on thinking about somebody else. You got it bad. That's messed up. Manipulation, gaslighting, scare tactics, mind games. This person is playing mind games, or you don't know. You don't know that you think that they're not interested in you. Vacation, romantic getaway, spending time together, enjoying one-on-one time. This is what they really want with you, though. We about to get out of this. I know I kept saying it, but you know I had to do a little something for y'all. Now, since I hadn't been back in a while, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna do, stay posted, because I'm going to do, what am I gonna do? Some more signs. It's just not a rush for me. And I want to do pick a card. Because I haven't done that in a while. Love language affirmations. Loving words holds great power. So this is back to the affirmations that you need to say for yourself. And let me give you some. Like, for instance, don't focus on a person. I'm gonna tell you why. When you focus on a person, it blocks your energy, your energetic flow, and what you can bring in. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because each of us have our energetic blueprint and our free choice. And you don't want to focus on a person because it could be different things going on. But that person is not ready. That person don't, they got a lot of other stuff going on, but you ready. You know what you want. And then again, you might not be if you're focusing on specific people and the way things has to happen. But so what you want to focus on though is how you want to feel. Remember, I told you, the things around you right now is reflecting back to you or asking you, Gemini, what do you feel? How do you feel? Yes, these things happen to you, but how did you feel? Don't focus on the person necessarily. And so this is the theme right now. Understand that. Don't get caught in focusing and know on the person. How did you feel? How do you want to feel? I want to feel like I'm like a princess. I want to feel like I'm a queen. I want to feel like I'm a soulmate. I want to feel like I'm a friend. I want to feel like I'm a partner. I want to feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to feel successful because I am successful, because I am valuable. Whatever happens, be like, nope, because I'm valuable. I know I'm worth this. I know I'm worth that. I know I'm worth people's time. Because what you end up doing is you end up developing an attitude like maybe a Scorpio or somebody. The way that looks like, I'm worth this. Oh, let me tell you guys, I'm going to give you guys a little testimony before I end. I knew this is where this energy was going, or is taking us right now. And because just things that kept coming up in my daily life, in my physical life, surrounding it. And the last thing that took place was yesterday. One of my friend's son I was watching, and she was like, "Hey, you want me to order y'all some food?" And she was like, "Hey, what do you want?" Because I was like, I always be telling her, "Hey, get whatever your son wants." And she was like, "No, what?" She was like, "What do you want?" And the way that she said it, and the way, even if you're an intuitive person, you could pick up on things like text messages. Even if a person is not necessarily there in your face saying stuff, you can pick up on the vibe, and when it feels different. She was like, "No, what do you want? What does Alicia want?" Because that's my name. Okay. What do you want? What do you want? And I was like, well, dang. What do I want? And in that moment, she gave me some choices. She was like, "I'll order you anything." She gave me some choices. I started looking at the choices that she gave me, and I was like, well, do I really want this? Because I was like, wait, what did I want? What do I want? And then it dawned on me. A lot of times, I couldn't even get what I wanted because I didn't really know what I wanted. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that something? This was yesterday. Perfect match. You complete each other in the most harmonious way. Baby, this is coming. If you ain't got it yet, it's coming. Listen. Fearless love. Sweet love. Don't you ever go away. A courageous leap into the unknown. See? The unknown. Y'all about to have some stuff happen, because this ain't even just necessarily about love and relationships. But whatever it is, y'all about to have some stuff happen that's like magic. Friendly support. Rendezvous. They want to do this. They want to do this. Friendly support. Fairies, guides, and friends give aid. Okay? See? This is what we talk about. They're around. And there's people that's supporting you as well. Rendezvous. A private getaway for two. What? Is calling you. For some of y'all, you and your partner need to get away. Y'all need to get some alone time again. Y'all need to do some bumping and grinding. Okay? That's crazy. Yeah, somebody want to spend quality time with you. This is what they want. Depending on where you're at in your relationship, it just depends. Because I can see all of this is talking about commitment and quality and value. Not no throwaway energy. You ain't on no throwaway time. Whoever gets your time is like, and you give them that in return, that's something valuable. Be the witness to each other's lives. I don't know who this is. Some of y'all already know, because you could be with the person. Okay, a couple more cards. Can we get a couple more cards? Wow. Let me look at some cosmic insights real quick. And I'm about to get off of this. Pregnancy someone's expecting. Child, somebody trying to get you here. Somebody trying to hem you up. Moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. Some of y'all might just be moving, or going to. I keep telling y'all, because I said this before, some of y'all, it's going to be to where you go and you stay at this person's house or something, or this person's place, and it's going to be hard for you to leave, or they're going to come stay at yours. But you be like, we still got our separate residences. For the ones of y'all that ain't ready for that, yes, luck is on your side. I already told you, Gemini. I already told you. See, what you worried about? What's on this top thing that somebody want me to pull up? Someone else, someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. See? See that? Ain't that something? Creativity. You in all up in some creativity, and it has the number 7. I'm telling whoever this is, y'all. Some of y'all that's in relationships right now, you and your partner, or your partner, the person you with, can't get enough. Y'all gonna be having another baby if you ain't careful. You and this person is very, very attracted to you, or vice versa. Chivalry. They trying to look at this chivalry. They ain't trying to talk you into this. This is the only thing with this three vibe. This other person, these other people, because this person is something is giving. Like this person's like, well, you know what? What does that got to do with you? Like, what does me being with somebody else have to do with you, or me having this partner have to do with you, or is it something that we can work out? It's giving like, yeah, heck, they'll treat you good, and. But they cake and eat it too, or something. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Chivalry. This person definitely is somebody that could be rather romantic. Or they could be like, want to take you out on a date, or y'all have candles. You see what I'm saying? Or like they make you like this princess and they do things for you. But this is the thing. I feel like they want to be treated similar in return. Maybe not like a princess, but they may be wanting to be treated like a king, or somebody that, they require a lot of your attention and focus on them. And the reason why I say it is because for you to have the independent energy is like, okay, Geminis, don't lose yourself right now. Something's coming in. I'm about to be done with this. Is there any last things that you want Gemini to know, Spirit? We got these cards, and then I'm going to be done. Whoever this is off the chain. Privileged lady, see? What? Oh, message of concern, gift. Because if you're not, or if you are in a relationship and you came across this person you thought was going to be just a one night stand and it wasn't going to be nothing else, and then the next thing you know, there's more out of the situation. This is the type of energy that's going on here. What do you want Gemini to know? What do you want Gemini to know? These cards, the way they popping out. What is this? Yep, the Hierophant. Keep steady. Keep consistent with yourself. Be patient. Somebody got a commitment. Somebody has got some sort of commitment. They're not trying to hold back with the 7 of Wands reversed. But you holding, they feel like you holding back or something. They want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. Like, spill the beans on, like, everything. The truth about everything up front. Look. Temperance, how they feel about you in this connection, and that they feel like y'all got a connection. And this is the thing, this is the caveat that you're going to have to look out for. I'm telling you, I feel it coming. This person is going to be like, or possibly say something like this. Hey, why can't we just kind of like have our own thing, our own special thing? They feel like you're special, but like our own special thing. Like, why we got to worry about what other people are thinking or what's going on? Why can't we just be in here and now and just see where things go? Because I feel like this person is like that. But at the same time, the iffy part about this person is that they wishy-washy. They iffy because they have these strong feelings and these strong desires. It's kind of like, but at the same time, it's, they get romantic and just like, it's like at one moment you could be the most special thing and they just so focused on you, and then another moment it's like something else is occupying their time, or something with their feelings is all for, I don't know. It's like I hear somebody say, hey, why can't we just have our thing like what we have? It's just, it's something kind of where I can't be like, hey, Gemini, just go for it. It's something in the paint. Something not dry about the paint. the high priestess. See? Judgment. Because whatever this is, it's like you gotta weigh your morality or your, that's a Pisces energy, or somebody's remaining a secret, or like something, it's something mystical about it, like you can't really define it some type of way. Don't that seem, that seem, I don't know, that's too, I don't want nothing that's undefined. But I'm not trying to persuade y'all too much, because I did say that this is one of those situations to where if you try to sit here and figure out everything in one sitting, in one go, you might be getting in your own way. Because this is requiring another approach. I like a more intuitive approach. And it's a sensitive situation here. Oh, shit. 5 of Pentacles, Justice. Oh man, I don't like this. A kid, because there's like some sort of kid, marriage, family. This person is like, man, I would have to get a divorce. Man, with this Queen of Wands. Look, this Queen of Wands is threatening to take stuff from me, take money from my stability, or it's either that or the person is not at the place that they want to be at. It's something wrong here. It's something. The Ace of Pentacles, yeah. But here we go with the Ace of Pentacles, right? Because whatever they offer you, something's gonna get offered with you, and you are gonna decide whether you gonna take it or leave it. But why it seem like you leaving it? I gotta go. This is just something else. Okay, we're gonna be back, and it's not gonna take me that long this time. I was doing going through some changes, as you can see. Yeah, I'll be back. All right, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, like the video, because I will be back.